So I'm still in the mode, generally speaking. When you're this early into the season, you only know so much, right? We know the ebbs and flows of a season. We know the ups and the downs. It's a roller coaster. So many great teams look bad at the beginning, then they go on an amazing run at the end of the season. You know, we've seen the lows of PSG before reaching the final last season. We've seen the highs and lows of many teams, including Real Madrid's. So when we're talking about this season, it's still too early to say, and I really do believe that. But here's what does concern me is that the problems that have been persisting for years now, right? I think if we went back to our previous podcast like 2-3 years ago, really from 2018 and on, we're talking about the same themes almost every podcast. The one time where we finally got to stop thinking about defense being a huge problem was really around Christmas time of last season, where things started to get really good defensively, and we were thrilled about that, right? But a lot of these offensive issues have lingered for a long time, and there hasn't been a solution to it. And the only solution has been to defend better. That's been the solution, because there's no other way you're scoring more than 1 or 2 goals a game. It just doesn't exist anymore. That version of Real Madrid. So that part of the discussion is not reactionary to me, to be worried about the team's offense, because that's not unique to this season. It's a thing that has lingered for several years now.
Yeah, and I think, as I said earlier, I think how the team performs against deep blocks, especially, is what's concerning, because that's been lingering since last season, lingering before that, the season before that, and so it's continued to be a problem. And as Om stated, that Odegaard would likely help, Jovic, Hazard once he's back, but still, this team that was put out today, as we said at the start of the pod, should still be able to get the job done. And Zidane needs to find a system that, I mean, simply put,